Pretty sure we do have to get the orb, which is a little unfortunate. It's not really what we want to spend on, but...
Your building is complete. Your building is complete.
More gold is required.
Your building is complete.
Let's see. Does he have the summon? No? Oh, Orb of Darkness. Okay. Well, we don't unfortunately actually have any way to really prevent this. So I'm pretty sure I just have to be able to go to tier 3 now, and I mean, this is an obvious answer, right? I mean, it's actually pretty predictable. Yeah, I mean, I mean, it is better for us to be behind, I guess, a little bit.
Upgrade finished. Your building is complete.
Maybe we should have been forward here. But maybe it doesn't matter.
Insufficient gold. Insufficient gold. Insufficient gold.
Take your time. Look around.
I don't mind selling these because ultimately he does have the orb, so as long as we have a good fight here, we should be in a decent spot to turn.
Hello.
Our allies' town needs help. Your building is complete. Upgrade finished.
Uh, I'm still gonna play forward, I guess, to try and catch BJ. I mean, okay, so this is like our best turn, right? We get the turn because Banshee's OP, but now what do we make? So he has Gargs.
The Blood Elves
I can make stone throwers, maybe. Actually, not bad. I could just start going wind riders, maybe. Might be the best thing.
Your building is complete.
More gold is required.
Your building is complete.
Baba Booey.
Your building is
And so we're against Necros, so I think we just make breakers for a wave here and try to have something that's like a stable front line at all.
More gold is required.
your building is
I don't know. Should put back or not. Just take control magic, right? Alright, Doom Train. Alright, let's see. Army skins, what do we got? Undead. We got Pit Lord. Oh, he's a tavern. Fuck. What is... Which one is that? Doom Lord? Tell me which one you want. Purple.
your building is complete. Your building is complete. Your building is
I'm gonna have to do it after this wave. Let's see. Let's see if I can get it real quick. No, I need to look at my ability AI too much. I have to get This is bad. Alright. Let's try again. Let's try and get our fucking skin. Army skin. Tavern. Purple. Alright. It goes with the Banshees. It's a good color. Matches our Banshees.
Your building is complete. Your building is complete. Your building is complete. Your building is complete. Your building is complete.
Oh, he has tanks. That's annoying.
Insufficient gold. Insufficient gold.
Another very low econ game here. Tower is still up. Here we are at 20 minutes. Well, my opponent's Banshee... I mean, I don't have Dispel myself, so it's pretty awkward, right? Like... I mean, it's just a good thing we have a lot of breakers. These are working well for me. Alright, but he is now making tanks. These are not good enough. We have to reroll.
Your building is complete.
Reroll. Well, we double cleared like 70 times this game, but not enough. Alright. Officially against this shit. Now it's really bad because now I actually don't have the we don't have the dispel, and so because we're not getting any help against the dispel, he's going to be able to do a lot into us, but I don't know, maybe we can do a lot into him too. We'll see.
What is your feeble request?
Can I help you?
Tremble before
We make. At least BJ has a Shadow Hunter, and I have a Shadow Hunter too, so it's something.
Hello.
I think it's time to slam some items. It's time for me to play back here, actually.
be quick. Time is mana. There is on with it. I thirst for mana. Boon double. Onward and our need order. What's why? Are there enemies above? Get on with it. Be quick. Time is watch.
Our allies' town is help.
Brought me back. I must obey.
Your building is complete.
That is my wish.
Your building is complete.
The blood elves win.
Why have I been suffering?
I probably should have got defense here, but maybe it's fine. I should drop one of these, right?
Don't waste my
Can I
time.
help
We
you?
must lend aid to our allies.
Got a little bit of extra experience here. Probably need one more of these.
Your building is complete.
Oh man, it was a Death and Decay turn. I feel like this was it if we didn't have Death and Decay. Maybe next turn will be better. We do have 3 Shadow Hunters, which is good. I mean, they're on a clock here, for sure. They're on the clock.
Our allies' town needs help. Your building is complete. Your building is complete.
Just need upgrades, probably. This is probably the most important thing now. Getting upgrades. They also have a Shadow Hunter, which is bad for us, but fair's fair, I guess.
We must.
Shadow Hunter is getting owned, which is like really annoying. Just gets like deleted by the Infernal. Now he's gonna have Big Bad Voodoo next turn, or freaking. Yeah, it needed to be this turn. Oh, we're still leveling, but that was actually really bad that the Infernal just like owned me. Nah, BJ is not tier 2. No. This is the end, though? This is really close, right?
Take your time. Look around. Research complete.
I guess I just need to... Nah, this isn't working. I'm finally too far behind. I probably should have just thrown out all of my possessors, like, right away, I guess. It's over. GG. All right, next game. Really curious to see what other options BJ had. I mean, our lane went way better than it probably should have for way longer. It felt like there might have still been a win in there somewhere, with like a very slightly better like toggling or unit selection or something like that. I definitely, for that last fight, should have just thrown out all my banshees. I mean, I was trying to save them for my second fight because they were very good there, but I probably should have just been using them. I don't know. We have people on the wrong teams. Okay. Getting closer. Saksu needs to move up. Why not knights? Honestly, it could have been. It could have been a knight angle. I mean, I was thinking more about our second opponent, that they were banshees. So, and like for a lot of the game, that's actually like who we were fighting. Even though that last couple waves were really bad, and we were almost entirely just fighting. So it was a banshee consideration, but it was possible that I over-indexed on banshees, and I should have just made the knights anyway. I so rarely see like those like hard copter commits like that ever win games. I don't know what BJ had that he felt that his lane, that the only thing that he could do in his lane was spam copters, but feels bad, man. I'm not gonna say whether I liked it or not because honestly I have no idea. Like I did not have enough like vantage point to know whether it was good or not. He definitely was on tier 2 for a very long time, just on like grunts and like copters. I don't know if he just got stuck there, like he just got stuck on tier 2. I feel like BJ troll. I don't know. I don't know. BJ like owns against me and then like feeds us a teammate sometimes. This is a pretty high MMR game. I think everybody in this game is pretty high on the ladder right now. This is the type of game where I definitely could have, like, I don't know, tier 3 rushed or something like that. I don't know. I'm very worried about Banshee again this game. It's like another game where I'm just like praying they don't have Banshee because in theory we could be really owned. Obviously we have Vagabonds, so that's something. But it's really hard to make enough Vagabonds to, I don't know, make it worth it not to, I don't know, have Necromancers or fucking Sorceresses. Or Frostworms or Talons. So let's see what hero we get. It's Ghouls. We don't have any inherent anti-ghoul, but I mean Necros are pretty good against it. We could also just like guard Nutmeg here, but I don't feel like it. Alright, we got one keeper. Crazy. But no, instead it's a stack.
In position. Absolute standing guard.
Oh, actually, you know what? I'll play forward. Summon.
As the goddess wills. Make it fast.
Fuck. I hate this so much.
Summoning is complete.
I actually kind of wanted a summon hero here, but Frey already has one. And the other problem, or sorry, Des, not Bray. Oh, Blade Master. Okay, well. I mean, we definitely would have lost this if not for, I mean, sucks if he has Banshees, right? It's fucked. Also, it sucks to lose here because he gets a pre-summon and he has Sorks, so. Alright, well, he has Walkers. I mean, this is, like, passable, right?
Speak your mind.
Hmm. Barely clears it.
Summoning is complete. Summoning is
This is bad. I should have been back, I guess. I don't know. That's just brutal, man.
research complete.
Oh, it's just straight Necro already. Well, I have no Dispel, so this is actually, like, really bad for me, right? No items, Blade Master.
Our brethren
Yeah, it really sucks that we didn't get, like, a summon hero here. It actually would have been really good, right?
I shall not fear Storm's revenge.
more gold is required. More gold is
But yeah, we don't have any Dispel, so I'm pretty sure the only thing we can do is actually, like, play our own. Oh, this looks like a win here. This looks like a nice little win. But I'm still gonna play back. Really sucks I don't have enough for another one, but that's sucks to be broke, right? This could be rough. Yeah, sucks to suck, man. We actually... This isn't bad. We give him a pre-summon and one 1 HP Necromancer, but actually, all in, that actually isn't terrible. Now he does have Blade Master, so he actually is just a little bit better against us, like our caster line. Like what we really need is like tier 3. But I think for now I just have to make Necros. I'd probably just play forward next. This is a very slow lane. Alright. So he does spend on an Orb of Venom here. This is not bad for me, right? I should have revealed faster. Let's go ahead and turn off our...
Do you require aid, human?
Do I need the Necro upgrade next turn? I think we do. I'm very worried here that our next wave is actually pretty bad. But especially if we're losing, I have to go to tier 3. Oh, we have a Destro all in now. How bad is it? Do I need to cancel this? Oh man, feels dumb to have canceled. I wasn't sure if we were gonna win or not, so I stuck with it. Now I wish we went up, but they might overstack. I mean, that's something. Ugh, no unit forward. I should have pinged, I guess. I mean, it is an overstack. It just doesn't. It's gonna. This is like the type of stack that like takes like two waves to clear out or something. Anyway, we really need to get our warlords online. The warlords are gonna be like our best unit. This is really good for us. I think I'm gonna move forward here, actually.
Have you reached a verdict?
The restless dead await as the shadow. What does the shadow will?
This better be good.
This better be good. Let darkness guide the dead shall serve. For the
Yeah, Warlord is our best tier 3 unit by a lot.
Upgrade complete. Summoning is complete.
The thing is, I'm gonna have to sell something to make Necro Master Necro, or maybe not. Red Zero is dead, which is excellent for us. We're at 13 minutes. I think this is a second mine. Because we've already hit our tier 3 spot, I think we can do it. But I'm kind of worried about this overstack now. Hopefully we don't overstack here. Should die. The thing I'm most worried about here is that we don't actually have a lot of anti-air yet. We haven't bought our Warden and Orb.
Take your time. Look around. Can I help you?
The restless dead await.
I really want a Warlord, an extra Warlord here. I realize this is like super jank, but I actually need both of these things, I think, to such a degree. Maybe not. Maybe actually I didn't realize that this stack was this good. I'm just going to do one round of summons. I actually don't want to stall that long here. Oh, nice. Sick Earthquake. Wonder if I'd done more rounds of summons if we would have killed them right there. I feel like it's possible.
Take your time. Look around. Can I help you?
Summoning is complete. More gold is required.
A lot of these, right? Just make a bunch of guards.
Summon is complete. More gold is required. What does the shadow will?
I can sell actually a couple of these because he sold. Get a hood, like the best thing against them.
More gold is required.
I think that's the game, right? Should be? Yeah, alright. Okay. So I got skipped this game, but that's actually a good time. I think it's time for us to grab a quick lunch. If you are enjoying the show and you're not already, maybe drop a follow. Helps me out. Reach my goals. You know, we have big goals here. Owl work for Blade Master. Yeah, Mac. I absolutely should have bought Owl. That is a mistake on my part. All right. So in 3 minutes, we'll have a new game live. We'll get to spectate one, and I will go eat my my Euro plate. So thank you all. I'm actually gonna hit an ad here, so that way anybody who is joining will I don't know, not have to see the ads. So what are the big goals? I would love to get Twitch partner. I need to have an average of 75 people, and I've had a lot of streams where the average is like 60. So I somehow need to drum up an extra 15 average viewers. Yeah, I'm going to click the add button. That'll give us time for the game to start. Oh, by the way, Woji, sorry I missed your big hydrate, but cheers. Yum. All right. 3 minutes ads. That gives us 3 minutes for the next game to start. Hopefully. Where is it? They not started yet? Anyway, presumably any minute now, their game will be up, and we'll spectate their game. Man. They're not doing it? Alright, here we go. The game is on a 3-minute cooldown. We're doing a 3-minute ad, so for 1 hour, nobody else will have to see ads. It'll be worth it. Hopefully there hasn't been a revolt based on the ads yet. I don't see anybody complaining. That's a good thing. All right, 60 seconds, and we get to see this match. Another really big game, actually. At least 3 of the really top players right now. 3 super GMs, as I'm calling them. All right, let's hop in. Super GMs. By the way, Dest, I think that you would. My tier list has 3 tiers. There's a Super GMs tier, which consists of the 5 people who are BJ, Lulu, Saksu, Unix, and Bishan. And then there's like a Grandmaster contender tier below that, which is, I think that Dest is probably the top person in it right now. I think, yeah, you've been playing out of your mind. So, pretty good. And that's only because you're only below that tier because I do factor in some historical presence. But yeah, super GMs. It's my own term. They have super GMs in chess, so I think having super GMs and direct strike parlays like make a lot of sense. What is Unix teching for here? Is he actually gonna fucking? You gonna cancel this? No. He just really doesn't want to play Huntresses. Oh, Grimjow thrown out the Gargs. And he actually sticks it. What is he going for? I mean, I'm not surprised that he is mixing it up. But the thing is that Unix has actually built a reputation for like doing wacky tier 3 rushes and stuff. So I feel like he can skip with hunts like a lot more profitably than other people. People are not just going to assume it's hunts. If I skip, I know people are going to assume that I'm just going hunts. Actually, most people, I think, that like assume that their opponent is just huntresses. He just goes for Gargs. That's interesting. He doesn't have bears behind it. This reduces the power level of this a lot. He does have Necros. Rain of Fire. This is a real clown show game. Hey, GG, well played. GG, well played. Bad game, well played. GG, well played. We just got out of playing 5 games in a row in the Direct Strike Pro League. We have a queuing system in Discord, and so I wasn't fast enough to click the queue, and so we have to wait through this game, and then we'll play after that. We're in queue, so there's only like 6 or 7 people like queuing right now. So yeah, but unluckily we got skipped. So I'm taking this as an opportunity to eat, stuff my face while while we're waiting. Thanks for the follow. I can't say I've ever actually seen somebody do a Necro Guard rush. There was a while where when we first had Gargs buffed, that that people were doing like Ghoul Garg Necro, but that was like quite different. This is just straight Necro Garg. This is very strange. I agree with you. I tend to agree with you, Smokester. But I mean, this game is a like shit show game anyway, so. I'm with you. I think it gives you a lot more options. I mean, ghouls with Ghoul Frenzy is like the obvious one, and it also gives you like a lot of bodies for your Necros. But yeah, footmen aren't bad either. They're like around the same like cost point of power level. I love the Dryad option. This is, you know, get some dispels in here. I don't know about this. I'm not. I guess he assumed that a bear was coming and made a pilferer. All right, him the Vagas. So he's using Vagas as his front line instead of ghouls or footmen. I don't hate it, but I just don't see how he's ever gonna kill this like as it levels up. Like, even if he kills it right here, what is he gonna do when this gets level 3? Yeah, I might have missed a good wave from BJ there. I probably had some props to give him, and I missed it. Again, too busy stuffing my face. Ganking the Pit Lord here is really good. By the way, actually making huntresses. I kind of like this. No, you can't see that in spectator mode, unfortunately. It's only in the game that you get to see that. That'd be cool, though. This lane is going to collapse soon. They need to capitalize and take the tower before, like, one more wave of bears, or this will probably could easily be a loss. He has his own bears. I don't know. We'll see. Close lane. You got just such a huge stack here. Tower's definitely gone, but walls are closing in for sure. So he finally has the 5 bears. I don't know. I think that I honestly think that vanilla bear guard just isn't quite good enough for Pro League. I think it'll work like 1 in 3 games, but the problem is like the games where it doesn't work, you probably straight up lose. I don't like it anyway. I understand why some people feel the need to do it, but these guys better not lose right now. I need to finish my lunch, please.
A player's forces are under attack.
Fuck, BJ, are you serious, man?
Player's forces are under attack.
Alright. Well, I guess the game's over. So, let's leave this one. I think we can all see who wins this. So, we got our game ready. I was hoping that you guys could hold on for like another like 2 fucking minutes and then I could finish my lunch, but too much to ask for. When you don't draft a spell, you mostly lose. What do you think? I think it's more complicated than that. I think there are games where Dispel is going to be really necessary, but sometimes your opponents don't have Dispel or anything you really badly need to Dispel. And in those games, I don't know, there's, you could have something else in your draft that might be more useful. I think you usually do want something that you can Dispel. I think that is a fair assessment. But I wouldn't give up on a game just because you don't have Dispel. There's a lot of things that can happen in a game. Sometimes the reality is that even though you don't have Dispel, the game will reach a certain point where you are not even fighting the person who you need the Dispel for. And in that case, sometimes you can just get away with, like, kind of piggybacking on what your teammates are doing. Like, your teammates can provide the Dispel. But you need a Dispel for a lot of different things, and so it kind of depends, like, what they have. Like, I don't know, if your opponent's all Necromancers, like, Breakers aren't Dispel, per se, but you can still, like, control their skeletons that way. Or maybe the thing that you need, or maybe the thing that you need Dispel for is something like an early summon hero. And that can be really rough, but you can just build units and just kill their summons, and that you have to do that quite often, to be honest. Okay, so my teammate is calling tier 3 rush, which means that... and I'm on a Huntress draft, so honestly, we're just not that strong early. So we really want a summon hero if possible. Keeper or Farseer would be ideal. We skip here, obviously, because top lane lost, and we're never going to beat 3 grunts anyway, so... Okay, alright, what are we looking at here? Oh, man. Be really bad no matter what. Crypt Lord gives us... We're definitely taking one of the summoners. Beastmaster or Crypt Lord are both, like, not bad. I think I probably will do Beast here. It gives me the most tempo right now, which is really what we need. But the thing to keep in mind is that you'll get there in time, right? Alright. We get our pre-summon. Should be helpful for this turn. I mean, obviously, if our opponent has dryads. Oh, interesting. Rifles. Let's see. How soon till the bear? We'll just summon, right? Win with the bear. Hopefully the fact that he went rifles here means that he's not dryads. Obviously if he's dryads we're in a world of trouble, but it is what it is. Got a mirror match here, but we gave a little bit of help, so hopefully it should be an easy win. Easy. So, one thing to keep in mind, we don't actually have something that great against the rifles. I feel like my best option here is to make a couple sorks.
More gold is required.
Our allies' town needs help. Your building
Research complete.
Damn, almost got the makes 3 rifles. I honestly don't know. I mean, somebody who knows that you're going to, I guess. To either play air or to play huntresses, then like making the rifles isn't a bad idea. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm a little worried that my Beastmaster is just gonna get owned over and over again.
Your building is complete.
I almost want to buy him like a belt or something, but maybe that's just too out there.
Your building is complete.
Unfortunately, we're actually going to get fairy fired here, which is like a really annoying way to... We also don't get a pre-summon. Go, bird.
We must lend aid
Take
to
your
our
time.
allies.
Look around.
Your building is complete.
Alright, so we just need to hang on for a little bit longer here. I'd like to go to tier 2 next turn and grab, honestly, I really dislike buying the orb here, but I also feel like I need to a little bit. Alright, turn this off. Somebody must have it. Alright, we just barely kill him first. Super close. But we leak a lot of slow into this, which is pretty nice for our teammates here. We have a lot of productive things we can do on tier 2, actually. Statue, breaker, hippo pole. I think that we'll do statue. Breaker. I could also go for guardians. Guardians are also really good. That was not ideal. But getting this fight on our side actually is not bad. Okay. Oh, I need this. Fuck. Could have gotten it sooner. All of this said, oh man. I do think that our lane opponent is going to have a little bit of a hard time clearing us eventually.
Your building is complete.
More gold is required.
I guess I should have been forward here, but it's kind of hard to predict, I guess. There must be some kind of protection here. I just don't know what. I don't actually think that tier 3 is good enough here. I think we're probably going to make more stuff on tier 2. damn. It's fine. I can actually buy... Let's see if this works. This also stacks our statue, so I mean, it could be worse.
We must lend aid to our allies. Upgrade finished. Your building is complete. Your building is complete.
Okay, well, the Taurens were really good, actually.
Must lend aid to our
Especially now that we know he has Warlords. Because it kind of hoses us if we don't have something else in the front line. So, I mean, we could make our own Warlords as well. That are not bad. For dealing with the...
Can I help you?
Dealing with the Alk.
Your building is complete. We can't build.
Yeah, we'll think about the second mine here in a bit.
Research complete.
Yeah, I'll second mine here. Yeah, sure. Second mine should be fine. Okay, attack and armor upgrades. It's very, very heavily... It's actually very situational. I would never look at a game and be like, oh, you should have it by, 15 minutes or something like that. Because ultimately, it depends a lot on how much of the power of your army is coming from your like units that will actually like get value if you upgrade them. So like for instance, sorceresses don't get any value, warlord doesn't get any value, beastmaster doesn't get any value, but my other units do. But the other thing is that like at this very moment, my assessment of the situation is that probably the most important thing is that we actually have a front line to make sure that our Beastmaster doesn't get owned by his warlords. So like if my Beastmaster is dying, actually that's a tragedy, right? And so no like slight upgrade to my army can possibly be worth it for my Beastmaster to not die. So you have to like assess on like what the opportunity cost is as well. And as you go up to tier 3, your army composition is often like undergoing a change. And that change is often also more valuable than a slight upgrade to your comp. And now I'm in a situation where like the upgrade is good, but I actually need my second hero as well, right? So there's like a lot of competing priorities for the money that you would spend on upgrades. And yeah, not that easy to actually figure out like exactly when you should get something like that.
Your building is complete.
The strength of the Dreadstorm unit. Oh yeah, Deathsworn. So the Deathsworn eats bodies and gains a lot of HP from that. So it can be quite powerful, actually. Situationally, at least. But the main thing is that it's immune to Banshees, which is like incredibly valuable. So, like right here, I'd love to steal this ward, but I'm like saving for my fucking second. My second hero. So like there's all of these things competing with like getting so anyway, the idea is that they're unpossessable and they eat bodies off the ground, so it's kind of like a soft counter for like necromancers or paladin. But a lot of the time, like if you have MGs, for instance, as your Z unit, sometimes you just don't have good frontline units, and Deathsworn can be excellent at that as well. I'm running a little low now on anti-air, so I need to start building air damage, unfortunately. I really dislike all of these, but I actually think I just need to go Panda. Maybe I reroll. Fuck, do I reroll?
Your building is complete.
How bad are we? Do I have tempo? Yeah, let's assume I have tempo to reroll. This is an ult turn for me, so hopefully that should be good. Good ult here. He has a really strong comp. This is bad.
What troubles you?
Help me.
There's actually almost a world in which they have such bad dispel that just like getting another fucking Beastmaster might be decent.
More gold is required. More gold is required. More gold is required.
Your building is complete.
Jay is getting scared, as am I. It's a scary position.
Your building is complete.
Really bad reroll.
Your building is complete.
I mean, I can make more sorceresses and try and fight the bears that way, but I mean, all of this is like a very temporary like solution, right? I do want to counter the bears this way. I know I sold one, but I rebuild it. Do I stampede here, or do I try and hold it? I hold it, right? Oh man. That's a really bad stampede. I feel like there's a really decent chance we lose this. I feel like we just don't have the scaling comps that they do, but maybe BJ's Shadow Hunter is good enough and get us across this finish line. We also do have PC on this lane. Like, we don't have any like Shaman player or anything.
Your building is complete.
Take your time. Look around.
Your building is complete.
The greatest positioning there, but getting a lot of good damage in here, which is nice. Fortunately, BJ may overstack here. Hopefully not. Be okay. Against yellow, actually what we would want is probably just getting like griffins, right? Against yellow, griffins are great. Yeah. I don't really know that it matters that much which side I'm on, whether I'm front or back. I probably should be front. I'd believe it. The thing with being back is that I could eventually go for like some kind of hippo shenanigans.
We can't build it. We can't build it. As the goddess waiting on you.
Well, we didn't fully get our army moved, but that's okay. Hopefully it's okay. We do have Stampede here in case we really need it. Maybe it's... Oh, it's just game over. Never mind. Didn't matter. Alright. Yeah, I was very worried that my lane would eventually be bad, but we didn't get to that point in the game, so it's all good. Yeah. I wouldn't say that Deathsworn actually counter necromancers, but it's like part of an army that will help, right? I think that's the same for most answers to necromancers. You have to build a total army answer to them. Corpse denial can be like a small part of that. Who are we missing? We're missing somebody. The eunuchs? We're missing eunuchs? Hmm. I re-rolled into this. My first draft, it was Footman Sorks, like Bear Destro. Could have played it. It was close. I mean, is it better than this? Probably. Probably pretty close. We're gonna try.
brethren's town is under attack. More gold is required. More gold is required. Summoning is complete. Yes? More gold is required. What you want? More gold is required. Our brethren's town is under attack. Summoning is complete.
Oh man. This is quite the circus game already. Okay, so I had a really important decision here. I could have gone for Shadowhunter instead of TC. Honestly, either one could have been really good here. I don't actually know which is better. But the way I figured it... Look at how weak TC is now. Does he even win a 1v1 versus Blood Mage? Like, barely, maybe? I had to do it because I could have gotten more auto attacks in, but I would have gotten coiled. So I was like trying to like decide if I could. I don't know. The Blood Mage did die. Oh man.
Our brethren's town is under attack. Summoning is complete. More gold is required. Research complete. gold is required.
I don't know. This is a very, very expensive, oh, this was a really good play from them. Oh, this is bad. I mean, I was ready to deal with the hippo pole a little bit, but the problem is that I didn't quite have enough, right?
Our brethren need assistance.
Okay. Okay, okay, okay.
More gold is required. Summoning is complete. Upgrade complete.
Okay, what are we doing now? I mean, if we steal a bear, we can get free bear tech, which is actually really nice, right? I don't think I stole one there, but I might be able to later. Stole a bear? Alright, I'm trusting you. Well, one can't hurt. Anyway, I'm happy with one no matter what, so... I did not steal a bear. How could you have done this to me? Oh, this was bad. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure what I could have done there. This is a tower, right? Here's a trivia question. If I steal this bear, will it transform all my bears? No, it won't. Am I going to spend 200 to win this wave? Yes, I am. Yes, I know I stole a bear, but I made 4 bears, and my bears didn't transform. So in order to win this wave, I had to actually, because they don't transform in the middle of the wave when you steal it. It takes time. How much time? Well, it wasn't enough time. We tried waiting for it, it didn't work. We tried.
Why have I been saved? Here I will turn back.
Can I help you?
Summon is complete. More gold is required. More gold is required. Summon is complete.
Oh man, this is a lot of air. I guess I probably need more. I guess I have Gargs. Yeah, I'll just get the upgrade. It'll be fine. Hey, we stole the Frostworm. But we lose, right? I mean, we didn't have a clean lane anyway. Opium.
Take your time. Look around.
6. It's a fucking natural TC. It's bad. They need some detection here. They got absolutely obliterated not having detection there.
Our brethren's town is under attack.
Actually, is that why I've been losing? Is that why I got obliterated because I didn't have detection? I've been relying on anti-magic shell and actually... Oh, that's so embarrassing if that's why we lost. I thought I was in better shape. Maybe that's what it was. I'm fucking stupid.
Summon is complete. Research complete.
I'm pretty sure I actually fucked this game up by not having detection. That's hilarious. What do I do now? I mean, it's not like we have a terrible lane or anything. We can do it.
Our brethren's town is under attack. Summon is
Yeah, I mean, if I could have stolen a bear that wave, obviously that would have been choice. But I didn't have that option, right? I don't think I did.
research complete.
Take your time. Look around.
What do you want?
Give me that Shadow Hunter. Need a Shadow Hunter. But I think it's fucked. I think we're dead in a matter of seconds. Need natural Shadow Hunter, I think, to have any chance in this game. I don't think any of these actually do anything. Like, Panda could be okay, like, maybe.
Our time
I think my best option might be just to play back. I don't know. Just play back and mass bears or something? Maybe it's possible, right?
What must I do?
Where shall I strike? Our time is yours. Say the word. Our brethren's town is under attack. Yours. I'm awake. I'm
we
awake.
can't build it.
Show us a target. My strength is
Yeah. Alright. I think I fucked some stuff up there that game. Wait, why the fuck didn't I get into the game? I swear I clicked it. That really sucks. I think we're gonna have to spectate one, unfortunately. Which, not ideal. I was really hoping to keep playing here for the content, but unless somebody in the game wants to cancel it and re. Anyway, so yeah, I'm pretty sure I fucked up that game not having detection in like one of those fights. I'm not sure if he was even invising, but yeah, it was a pretty big blunder, I think. It's okay. Let's watch one. It's just hard. I think it's actually legitimately like very hard to keep focused like all day while you're streaming, but I still feel okay. But that was, yeah, a pretty silly mistake to make. It's definitely the type of mistake I make more often when I'm fatigued. I want to keep going, so we will. It's okay. Not all hope is lost. We'll just spectate a game. It'll be fun. I like spectating too. You can see what different people are doing. Hey, Dr. Smokester. Not really. I don't think it's that it's taking over my mind, but what I would say is that I mean I've had multiple people request like reviews of their games before for one reason or another. And I can't tell you why, but past games of DS don't actually interest me all that much. Like I don't even watch my own games of DS very much. Like much less like other people's. I know, like already played games, yeah, I don't know. That's what I mean. Maybe what I could do is put in a very expensive um channel point reward, like 100K or something to review a game. That's how much it's worth to me. 100K. The thing is, if the game isn't really interesting, then I'll watch it as a replay and go X64 and then it'll be over really fast. It does do damage, yeah, but not very much.
A player's forces are under attack. A player's forces are under attack.
You could be right, Oxygen. I actually, now that you're saying it, maybe I'm wrong. The good news for getting skipped this game is I get to finish my lunch. The thing is, I actually don't even know if there's a way to refund half of a redemption. How would I even do that? I actually don't even know. If anybody knows how to do that. By the way, is Kenny gonna play this season? I freaking swear. I mean, it's getting up there. I mean, I know he wasn't playing yet, but now it's getting, you know, a decent bit of the way through the season, and there's still no Kenny games.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
Alright, let's see what's happening here. Everything looks really standard so far. Interesting, actually just making Shadow Priest against Crypt Lord here. I like it. I mean, it's a pretty big reaction, right? But it just so happens that Jeter's also on Necro, so it's going to be pretty worth, I guess. Does left have any turning potential here at all? Looks hard. BJ is into a really tough lane with Anti having some Banshees already, and BJ has like nothing to play against Banshees, so needs to figure out a way to get ahead before they completely get screwed. By the way, AMS right here would be pretty strong. Like, you would skip all of these Banshees, right? You just, like, people don't think about it, but it can be really strong to use AMS as like a skip. It's very situational though.
A player's forces are under attack.
I mean, this lane is pretty miserable for Jay as well. I mean, it's probably, I mean, when you have Necros, you're like hoping to play them, right? And instead, what he's stuck with is like maybe being able to play a slow lane, like if he throws down a bunch of like MGs or something. But this draft from Jay, like, you're entirely hoping that Necros are going to be like what gives you some value. And yeah, seems hard. They do stack here a little bit, but yeah, this is the problem. Anti hits his tier 3 timing, and it's fucked. But the Crypt Lord is still alive. That helped a little bit. Beetle God stack? Can he? There isn't no warlords, so that's not a bad idea. What is BJ doing here? Did BJ going to tier 3?
A town is under siege.
I mean, I guess if you're BJ, you're just gonna Wind Rider. all in, like, man, I might be tempted to just go like either a destroyer or a wind rider, just like straight all in, because like if all of your shit is worthless, like if they can just possess everything, like it feels so dumb. Okay, he cancels it. He's staying tier 2. This is a Dryad lock. Potentially, at least. Yeah, pretty bad Dryad lock here. Get all of these sorceresses out of here. It's fucked, right? What do they even have? Like, what hope do they have? I mean, they do have a leveling warden. I guess anytime you have a leveling warden, you have some hope. They're not really doing that much tower damage here. He's going to hit it a few times, but actually not that good. And Bray has a nice little army, does really not take that much damage here. I mean, if Bray has tier 3, one of these waves, I mean, and enough banshees and like goes even like this, like possessing like 6 or 7 hunts worth here could absolutely turn this lane. But as is, all right, hippo pull, worth a shot. Wow, Unix really likes his forward copters. I guess he's doing it to. I guess the hippos were already seen. I mean, this gets Jay a lot more time. Unix isn't tier 3 yet, and this is a little bit of a crash, actually. Oh, not quite. It's so close to being a crash. I'm just running out of time. Running out of time. All right. Yep, all the grunts are gone. Don't blame him there, but... did he actually win? Is this a turn? It's really close, right? There's still a Demon Hunter to kill. I think that Demon Hunter can solo this. At least potentially. Alright. Good enough. I think this is good enough. He has Master. This should be a good turn. This should be it. Bam. Give me your 6 Huntresses. But he's very underleveled. This Demon Hunter is a nightmare to deal with here. No, it's not enough. How is it not enough? AM is just so weak. It's just such a weak fighter. I hate, man, AM. That's just a brutal way to go. And Unix has made a lot of money into these copters. And he's not tier 3 yet, so the beetles are still going to rampage. I don't know if he's not summoning. Is he summoning? I guess that maybe they're just getting dispelled. Maybe it doesn't matter. But now, I mean, BJ is getting important levels on this. I feel like that turn was like one chance, one opportunity to seize everything that BJ's ever wanted. It was a very good play from BJ to get that one opportunity for the team, but yeah, just not quite strong enough. It feels really bad that AM is the thing that drops it, but yeah, AM for me is just like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like this happens so often with a hero like AM. It's like stealing 6 Huntresses should be a turn, right? But the only reason it's not is that your AM does nothing to the Dryads at all because it can't Blizzard. It can't deal any damage to the Demon Hunter. And it can't summon anything. So it's just like hard countered in like 3 different ways. I'm surprised he hasn't dropped more into Beetle Lord here. Just like stack the crap out of him. I don't know what else he can really make here. I mean, he's tier 3, but I feel like stacked Beetle is probably the play. It's hard to tell though. It's a hard position. BJ, yeah, FF. Honestly, it is bad. It's really bad because BJ actually just can't make anything against the Banshee army. It's the really annoying thing about Banshees. You can just deny so much of somebody's army with Banshees. They don't have either a possession answer or an AMS answer. I feel like if you designed a game from the ground up, like Direct Strike, you would never give both of those abilities to Banshees. You would give one ability to Banshees and one ability to something else. That way you don't have, like, magic immunity denial and like big unit denial, like on the same unit. Like that should be split up, like you should only get to have one of those or something. I always do love seeing Demon Hunter tear through armies though. There's something satisfying about that. I feel like it's because, like, you know, you want to mirror like the experience from Warcraft 3 Melee, like into Direct Strike, and like being like traumatized by like a stacked Demon Hunter is like a, how do you say, it's a rite of passage. So you can traumatize all the DS players too. Seems fair. Do they have any hope? Okay, so things that they have. They do have Tornado, which isn't bad. Actually, yeah, it feels totally fucked because even Saksu has Deathsworn, so he's gonna be able to make a front line even into the Banshees. But it's not even, it doesn't even matter because the Demon Hunter is just so strong.
A player's forces are under attack.
Warlord's on purple, but he's just shrugging it off. It's actually hilarious. He's actually just tanking like 3 Warlords and a Crypt Lord. Here come the Compters. BJ started with his rings. It's just, it feels like the odds that you can actually like get a stack off of this warden just feel very low. Just nobody's strong enough. Yeah. There's TC. Honestly, if I see TC here, that's when I'm actually clicking forfeit, right? I probably still wouldn't forfeit. I mean, when you have a warden and you have tornado possibilities, I don't think you can forfeit because you can always play, like, get it like a really lucky stack or something like that, and that might be enough. Might be enough sometimes. I would say that they have a 2% chance of winning from this position. And that might be generous. That might be a generous amount. It's like the thing is that in order to get like the stack off of Warden, you need to be behind by only like 50% or something. Problem is they're behind like 70%. And by being behind 70%, there's just no way for the Warden to for the lane to like be slow enough for Warden to have blink value. They might, yeah. I think I'm going to stick with that estimate. I think they're behind 70% of an army, which is like when this fight is happening right on tower, that's usually what happens when you're behind like 70 to 90% of an army. That's like how you know that it is. Crypt Lord was mightier today. Just had 3 warlords to back him up. Yeah, I mean, Warden is spawning literally directly on the base. It's fucked, right? You have nowhere to blink. And that's BJ playing forward. Well, if there is any hope for I mean, first of all, it's like super sad to be like level 5 on this AM, right? You're like hoping to be able to like maybe someday tornado and stack with it, but instead you're like you're not even going to get 6 this wave. There is some silver lining here. And that is that because they do have warlords, they actually can kill the demon hunter, and actually the demon hunter's power is just about this is about as bad as it's going to get, right? As the army size scales up, how long that demon hunter is going to tank for is going to fall off. So there is some small hope for left. I mean, this looks bad. Come on, Warden, you can do it. This Warden needs to live. You just... blink. Needs to live like 10 seconds somehow. It's just, yeah, FF. Alright, game's up. Next game. One, 2, 6, 5. Sure. I'm gonna restart Warcraft 3 Champions and see if that fixes it. I've never seen it say there's no route. I've never seen that one before. 6, 5. Alright. Good luck, everybody. I re-rolled into this. I had a really... It was an awkward Footman, Shaman, Necro draft with Bats and Griffins. And... I don't know. Do I like it more than this? It's like, possibly. We have no scaling. Our healing is only Witch Doctor. We have like very little synergy, like across any of our units really, which is not really where I want to be, but we'll try to make the best of it. This is the type of draft you could like be more interested in playing something like a hero that you can stack, like playing like a Demon Hunter or Blade Master that you stack, or even something like a Pit Lord. I don't know. Just so you have something to spend money on, because yeah, this, we have an answer to, we have Dispel. I mean, there. Even like an MK might be decent. We have the Dispel, so something that like ultra hard counters ghouls is probably ideal. You get one hit in there. Let's see the Demon Hunter. Just a Demon Hunter. Nothing else. What happened? Why wouldn't he make anything else? Did he miss a unit? Must have missed a unit. But this is a little bit of an annoying situation for Anti here. He's actually not super great against Demon Hunter. His Death or Skin Flare could be decent.
More gold is required.
Fuck. Maybe Beetle Lord? These were not what I wanted, though. This was a catastrophically bad. He got what I wanted. This is a catastrophe. I mean, okay, what are the other options that I could make here? Like, I could throw down, like, sorceresses and just try and, like, stall that way. And just play back and, like, because you do want a slow lane if you're against the MK, right? But it's either that or I... Oh, man. It's bad. I mean, this at least makes him do something against me.
Take your time. Look around.
I don't know, man. I mean, I'm playing tempo here because my team's ahead, and I'm hoping, like if my team wasn't ahead here, most likely I would just be like 100% like tier 3ing or whatever. Like just like you just rush to get your fucking Wind Riders. And I still may do that, but at least this allows me to win like 1 or 2 waves. I mean, we have a Dryad lock here, which is really good. Obviously, I'm worried a little bit about Banshees next turn, but it's not that great, right? I'm also not going to make any assassins. I think what I'm actually going to do here is get more of a Frost and 1 Spirit Walker. But, oh god. This is bad. I should have been forward here. I didn't realize this was going to be such a close fight. Man, I absolutely regret. I regret everything. Oh, man. I guess BJ went to tier 2 for nothing this turn. I guess just got the thing. What can I do here? I feel like I just need to go to tier 3, start making Wind Riders, because against an MK, like, nothing else that I can even make, like, really is going to get me a lot of value, right? I mean, maybe I need to play, we'll see how this fight goes. It's actually a very, very close fight. Alright, we'll stick with it one more turn here. Getting the walkers is actually kind of nice because it will heal. It will steal a little bit of the freaking lightning shield damage away. Lightning shield is really bad. Alright. Bro has... These are bears here. Possible I should have just been summoning, but I want him to get off tower if possible.
Will it be helpful?
Work complete. Work complete.
Hmm. No, this is a little bit of a weird build, but I am a little worried that we could get Hippo Split or something, and perhaps having this might help a little bit. Ooh, that's a huge flame strike. Huge. Fuck me. He has statue, so I have a bad lane, but oh, I really need to get to tier 3. I really have very little else that I get to do here. What did he have? Did I have anything I want to do this against? I don't think so, right? I guess it's shamans. There's also Deathsworn, I guess.
Work complete.
I mean, the thing is I actually think I lose without BJ's thing, so I mean, I really need this. Looks like I did guess correctly.
Hi.
Thanks for the follow. Yeah, I think that it's probably just more Destros now that we see that he's Necro Shaman, right? Maybe a Fairy Dragon? Could get my own Fairy Dragon. You get like Fairy Dragon and Ward. I feel like that has to be worth, right? Come on, get level 5 here. Give me the juiciest flame strike ever. really close fight here. So we started making Gargs, which is a pretty good counter to my Destros. Got one Sork left in here. Hell yeah. Oh, that's a lot of MGs, man.
Work complete.
Come on, level 5, yes. Alright, we're at 16 minutes. I think it's time for a mine.
The summons. Work complete. Work complete.
I don't mind getting rid of some of these ghouls. Rid of a Necro lane. Oh, he actually got rid of his Necros. Never mind. We still do have to think about how we're going to deal with this MK. But we have managed to get a lot of our tech done, which is good. Probably need to get a better orb here. I'll just turn off Resurrect on the base. Doesn't seem very good.
Can I help you?
Having to upgrade.
Can I help
Work complete.
Nice. This is a nice little stack here.
More gold is required.
Actually kind of got wiped out. Really nice that BJ got a natural speed hero here, because I do feel like he could be in trouble if he didn't, but he did, so yay. This is one of those situations where upgrades are quite a bit worse than usual. I should have saved. I need to toggle my fairy dragon. That was bad. A little worried. I'm gonna turn off beetles. We actually want to die here, right? All summons are off. We just want to make sure the Blood Mage dies. If the Blood Mage doesn't die, it would be bad. Yeah. Okay. Turn everything back on.
Take your time. Look around. Can I help you?
I paid attention to my mana enough to know whether it's worth more Destros or not. Oh, it's not a natural DK. Second, okay, for a reroll. Again, I don't actually know if I even want to ult here with my Beetle Lord. Doesn't actually seem worth it. We want to get them off base. The longer we stay here, the worse it is for us. Still gonna level it, but right there it wasn't good. He has a lot of value pumped into that MK. So it does seem worth making more Deathsworn. Any of these good? Pit Lord is not bad, right? It's a lot of extra damage. Thing is, we do have the tempo to reroll. I feel like Pit Lord is around the worst that I would be willing to take without rerolling. But I do also feel like, against exactly what we're facing, it's a lot of damage. It's like Fort Chip. There's a lot of shrimpy units around, like nobody's making Frostworms or anything. And it gives me a little bit of buffer, I would say. I don't know. I got to toggle my Fairy Dragon again. I think they all have detection now. Could throw out a glaive or something. Don't feel like it's that amazing. Maybe one is fine, just to add some chip damage to the base. We're going to tank second. Just doesn't feel very worth it. I'm gonna keep trying to stack I mean, what we're really worried about is this. We have to make sure that our own lane is good. Killing the MK is like the most important thing for us, so as he scales up in level, we definitely want to have a lot of Wind Riders to do the job. I feel like the glaives are mostly just gonna hit the bears anyway.
What trickery is this?
Hitting bears is not good enough. That's sworn are quite good. Honestly, next turn I almost want to buy like a PC Aura or something maybe. Bottom for yellow is really good. I think TC Aura is probably just fine here. Turn off Mana Flare. Save it for our next fight. We could honestly keep summoning here almost, but I think it's fine. Just die. We're actually leveling up extremely slowly. It just so happens that
Can I help you?
we are not getting a lot of experience. Our lane opponent is mostly being cleared, and then we're only fighting under fort.
Take your time. Look around.
So we don't have any attack speed at all, like in our draft. So I feel like the drums are actually pretty good value here. Let's see. What's going on here? Your 3 arrow while pushing. Disciplined about this. Turn our stuff off. We'll do a shitload of damage here, but we don't want our second bar fight to get stalled here either. Hey Red Sheep. Oh, Red Sheep, you're asking about Destro. I actually am a huge fan of it. I think that for me, it's probably one of the S tier units in the game. I would say that it's either, in my opinion, it's one of the best units in the game. The thing about it is that it is just an answer to something that your opponent can do. And if your opponent doesn't build that thing, then kind of doesn't do that much. Is like, I don't know. It's like my opponent, like basically as soon as he saw that I was, it's over, right? As soon as he saw that I had Destro, he actually just sold all of his Necromancers. So, I mean, yeah, no, I actually think Destros are amazing. I am a Destro fan. That puts us up 5-3 for the day. Feels good, man. Climbing that MMR. The thing is that sometimes I wouldn't necessarily like pick a draft just because I have Destros. I absolutely do. Like the problem. Okay, so the problem with Destros is that if that's your only dispel is on tier 3, and sometimes going to tier 3 just isn't possible. Also, we need +1 guys. We're one gamer short of a of our next match. Also, what's up, Massey? I've another fellow Direct Strike streamer occasionally. Okay, I am going to use the restroom quickly, and when I get back, there better be a game ready. I need one of you guys to jump in the queue right now. You. It's your turn. All right, where we at? Where we at, guys? We have a game. All right, nice. Good job, everybody. Thank you for the thank you for jumping in. I was worried. I was worried there for a second. All right, what position are we in? I'm team 1, top position. Oh no. Saksu, are you here? You need to restart your you have the no usable route to this server. Unix, you're position 3. All right. All right. Give it a try. Thanks for hanging with me while we found a new game. So what's up, Foundation? Once again, we actually have like quite a big MMR lobby here from a pro league perspective. Is everybody in this lobby over 1500? We still have the same 3 super grandmasters, super ultra grandmasters. BJ 3 footies. Works for me. You got it, buddy. You got it. I almost did 2 grunt. I just hate 2 grunt opening. It's just not my thing. But I feel enough ahead for the money if I make my opponent 3 footy. I could have just 2'd. Fine. Oh, is this a rare 3 grunt loss? Yikes. Alright. Oh, we're into footies. What do we want? Oh, we actually have the entire world as options here. I think I go Lich here. I actually don't know, out of all 3. There's definitely a world in which Pit Lord is a little bit better, but I don't know. There's also a world in which Blood Mage is even a little better? I don't know. Blood Mage ever better than Lich? If you know you're into Footman? Yeah, he might have zero mind in order to get the hero. I think that's how the build order sometimes works.
Upgrade complete. Summon is complete.
By the way, I'm using my streamer privilege to name something, and when you do this with two gargoyles, I'm calling it the Garg Nutmeg. Because in soccer, that's like where you like kick it between somebody's legs or whatever, and that's like what it fucking feels like. Okay, but we have to win next round also. And next round is a little harder, actually. Because... I mean, I'm very worried that... Well, let's see. Like, if I could have made Shaman here, we would be, like, really strong. But without Shaman, I don't know. We have a use for a lot of Dispel, so... Alright, so we barely make it work. I mean, this is like the point where you would probably really want to actually play, like, an Orb of Venom or something, but I just don't even know if I can, like, afford that. I almost want to make Shaman just to try and, like get lightning shields down. Maybe that's just too greedy. Maybe it's not. Yeah, maybe it is. All I know is that I'm not going to get, like, almost any help here at all, which is really going to make this a hard fight for me. I'm very worried that we're going to fall behind here. Probably just need to get a Venom Orb next. Hopefully this will help a little bit. I will get my Frost Nova off here, which is nice. But yeah, unfortunately I just don't do that much damage.
Take your time. Look around.
I'm very worried that we could get possessed anytime. And if we do get possessed, then it's going to be quite a challenge to clear. Hopefully I can start getting more help. Really need more help if possible. Obviously going to tier 3 would solve some of my problems. It's just really hard for me to get there. I mean, BJ is probably going to be tier 3 here, I assume. When I see him roll out like this is my assumption, is that he's tier 3, and I'm going to get possessed right now. But, yeah, let's see. Maybe not. Maybe I have one more turn. Yeah, I'm very worried. Oh god, it's fucking Torin Walker. Oh, please kill it. Nice.
Master?
Can I help you?
Huh? What you want? Master? Upgrade. Summon is complete.
Should probably just play forward at this point, I guess. I mean, we barely win. Calling it winning is like a little iffy.
I am one. Master? What you want? I answer the call. Summon is complete. Summon is complete.
I need to get oh, should have forwarded. I don't know why I didn't forward here. Dumb. Start moving forward for next. Oh, he used most of his mana already, so it's okay. let's see. Maybe I just make more Gargs. Probably need second mine here. Maybe after this wave, this was a little closer than I liked. And we leaked a little bit more stuff than I liked. And we got a little bit more health than probably should have needed.
Hello.
Summoner is complete.
Hello.
Summon is complete.
Oh god. I actually didn't even see what happened here. But pretty fucked now, right? Actually, I didn't even see like what lane turned this. I should have been paying more attention to the fight. Must have been Bray's lane. Guess the hippo split maybe got him. Torin Walker. I think I need the mine now. I think we're just gonna have to play for a slightly longer game. Hope that we maybe we stack with Unix eventually.
Can I help you?
Summoner is complete.
I'm gonna need a lot of destroyers into this probably. I could also do copters. Some world in which it's copters. I think I'm gonna do a couple Destros first.
Summoning is complete.
Gray's lane is giga fucked, it kinda seems like.
Summoning is complete.
Well, we have Big Bad Voodoo eventually. Could be good enough. I don't know. He has destroyers into Unix, which makes it feel really shit. Maybe it'll work eventually, but right now it feels dumb. Oh, I should just turn off Spirit Link. Oh, he actually has ultimate already, and I don't. Ahead of me. Be a better lane for Bray this turn. What should I go for now? I could go shamans. Shamans are definitely not bad. Problem is I am into a destroyer lane already, so not like as good as it could be. Well, that was a pretty giga fucking Death and Decay. Another Shadow Hunter, nice. Alright. Do shamans.
Research complete.
Oh no. Well, this was a non-big bad voodoo turn for us, and a non-death and decay, so it is what it is. Hopefully the next turn is better. I'm still holding off on getting another hero, because I feel like we're in just such a, like, a very close state. Maybe I do just have to get another hero. I don't know, man.
I dreamed of this. More gold is required.
Really close, right? It's like, the thing is, if we feel like this turn is the turn that we're most likely to stack, then hero is not the play, right? We need to do something else. You know, play like more Gargs or whatever. He has a lot of Wind Riders, so we need to counter those somehow. I mean, we need all sorts of shit, right? We're actually really far behind on, like, a lot of stuff. But I just feel like our tempo is just, like, too important right now. Like, I would love to go, like, I don't know what BJ's X unit is, but obviously we would highly prefer to go for, actually not gonna ult here yet. I'm gonna try and ult the next person because we might need to help a lot. Maybe I should have just done it, I guess. I don't know. It was like a very advantageous fight for us already, so it didn't feel good, but maybe I should have just done it. I don't know. It was bad, right? I felt like we just had to help any way we could, but I probably should have popped it my first fight. Oh my god, these are gonna stack, seriously? It's so bad. It's so bad that I delayed the ult. That sucked. All right, DK. All right, something worked. Something worked for us.
More gold is required. What summoner is complete?
Wow, these destroyers are nice. This is a really good split. There's an interesting choice here about whether to go flying machines or not, because into BJ it definitely would be like one of the stronger ways to deal with them.
Tread lightly.
Take your time. Look around.
You know what? I actually think that I'm just gonna grab Norma Venom for my DK.
Summoning.
Nice. Good big bad voodoo. Jay does have a really robust front line compared to what I have. The guards take care of these Wind Riders really easily. Anyway, we could go for ulting here seems really bad. We want to wait for the next wave, right? Yeah, that was a good wait. Sometimes I fucking troll when I wait, but that time was really good that I waited. I mean, this is a big overstack. And it is what it is. Hopefully that doesn't matter. I just crush them here.
Our brethren need assistance. Summoning is more gold is required. Summoning.
Yeah, nice job. That was a really good one. We'll take those. Yeah, Shadowhunter, pretty good hero. Shadowhunter, pretty good hero. The Chims did a lot of work there. I mean, I didn't even have that many of them, but he didn't have anything to target them. So they were just kind of like wrecking the backline really well. Guys, come on. We need two more. Two more people. Dos más, por favor. Dos más. I think we might be at the end of fighting hours here. Fortunately. But that's how it goes. Overall, pretty good day games. I mean, okay, all right, never mind. Not a pretty good day of games. 6-3, you take that every time. You're grandmaster of the world if you're 6-3 all day. So let's take a look and see. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Let's do some scoping it out. First of all, most importantly, me. Quite. I mean, we finished 7th last season around this MMR. Saksu has 1 point on us, but number 8, I'm pretty happy with that. This is about, honestly, where I view myself in terms of skill. So being higher than this, I honestly feel like I'm like overperforming. Whereas this is sort of around where, I don't know, where I see myself anyway. Unix has been fucking pumping, man. Unix is the scariest player right now for sure. Man, some of the cheeses he's pulled out are really good. Yeah, he's really good. I mean, that game he turned it with Shadowhunter Necro. Picking Shadowhunter, really good idea. That was great. Dest is cranking too. But really, we just have, we still have the 5 super GMs in the top 7. And Dest and Shine. Some good gameplay going on for sure. I think that's probably going to do it for me for today. Thanks everyone for joining. Drop that follow or like or whatever you want to do or not do. If you want to catch more Direct Strike action. My plan is actually to stream tomorrow as well. And maybe even the day after that. I know I normally don't stream on Sundays, but this time I think I'm going to stream even on Sunday. So it's a treat. And with that, I think fighting hours are officially done. Let's find somebody to raid. Let's find somebody to raid. Who are we raiding? Is there anybody playing Direct Strike, first of all? Or want to play Direct Strike? Because that will take priority. But we can go watch, you know what? I think we're gonna go hang out with the Balatro crew again. I don't see anybody I know streaming, so go raid Mr. Espov and watch some Balatro. Bye everyone. Cheers. Good luck on all of your games. What am I allergic to? I have not gotten the panel yet. I got the I did the blood draw, and it's gonna take a couple days before they tell me that. I want to know too. I will be sure to let you know.